Right now, after 2 deadly shootings and several complaints, the Madison community is looking for solutions on what to do about an apartment complex on the city's Far East Side. Also, UW students and the Jewish community react after a group of neo-Nazis marched through the streets of Madison over the weekend. And later, call for action, taking action. What a Waterloo woman is saying after a major telecommunications company ghosted her when it came to removing their equipment. It's all ahead on News 3 Now at 6. Tonight, the city wants to hear from residents living near a recent string of gun violence on the Far East Side and how they think it should be addressed. Arman Rahman is live at the Steamfitters local building. He has the very latest. Arman?
Yeah, Eric, the meeting here just got underway. So far, I've seen Senator Melissa Agard, members of Public Health Madison-Dane County, and representatives from other organizations join residents inside the room. And this was organized by city leaders who say after the second young person in less than 6 months died from gun violence in the area, it's time they came together with the neighborhood to see how they can, with people who see the shooting firsthand. Now, last month, 15-year-old Kaisha Miller was shot and killed at the Harmony Apartments months after 20-year-old Devin Grant was also gunned down. News 3 Now has been keeping up with residents of that apartment complex ever since, and among other concerns, they say the city needs to invest more in youth programs and police in the area. And I'll have more on what those residents say, as well as what different organizations and city and county leaders have to say here at this meeting tonight at 10 o'clock. For now, live in Madison, Arman Rahman, News 3 Now.
Arman, thank you. Now, one of the 2 men charged in a deadly shooting at Harmony Apartments is making his first court appearance today. A cash bond of $1 million set for Mark Parks Jr. He faces multiple charges stemming from the shooting death of Devon Grant. Another man charged in the case, Devontae Gafford, pleaded not guilty last month to similar charges. Parks' next hearing is scheduled for November 28th. Temperatures back to normal for this time of the year. Let's check your first warn forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
Yeah, and with rain coming, it's possible that with near normal temperatures, we actually could see some flakes of snow later on tonight. As we start out by looking at Doppler track across the Midwest, you can see there are some showers across northern Illinois that are lifting northward towards southern Wisconsin. Right now, perhaps a few sprinkles of rain around Beloit and just southwest of Monroe over toward Platteville and Hazel Green in southern Grant County. For the most part, that precipitation is light, but heavier showers will be moving in, or more persistent showers will be moving in later on this evening. And the far northern parts of that could start to mix with a little bit of snow as we head closer to midnight. And just about everybody could see a mix of rain and snow by early tomorrow morning. High temperatures today on the chilly side, or seasonably chilly, let's put it that way. Here in Madison, mid-40s, temperatures generally in the mid to upper 40s across southern Wisconsin. Right now, Madison's dropped to 41 degrees, some upper 30s to the north and east of Dane County. But here in Dane County right now, 43 in Edgerton, 42 in Verona, and 42 in Cross Plains. Look for skies to be mostly cloudy this evening with a few showers developing. Temperatures holding nearly steady to the lower 40s. So I'm not looking for any flakes of snow this evening, but later on tonight as it turns colder, it is possible we could see a mix of rain and snow. I'll tell you if we can expect any accumulation in just a few minutes.
Gary, thank you. Some sad news out of UW-Platteville, the university announcing the sudden passing of athletic director and assistant chancellor Dr. Christina Navarro-Krupka. The university did not provide immediate details about Navarro-Krupka's death. She was in her 4th year as director of athletics and assistant chancellor at UW-Platteville, and also taught 5 courses at the university. Navarro-Krupka grew up in Madison before graduating from UW-La Crosse in 2006. She also earned a PhD in educational leadership and policy analysis from UW-Madison in 2012. UW-Platteville Chancellor Dr. Tammy Avedovich releasing a statement today reading in part, quote, "She was an enthusiastic champion for the entire University of Wisconsin-Platteville, especially our student athletes, coaches, and athletic staff. I offer my condolences to her husband, Nick, her family, her friends, and the many, many people she impacted during her time at UW-Platteville. She will be greatly missed." And earlier today, Badger football coach Luke Fickell opened up his press conference on the late AD.
She was really, really big in us being able to go to Platteville and being able to take care of everything for us to do what we did this fall camp. And so my condolences go out to her family, and don't know a whole lot about it, but she's obviously a Madison native and a UW grad. I think got her PhD here. So really, really, really tough time for them there. I'm sure for the family as well.
School district leaders in Janesville are working to build a map for building projects to better inform the public about future capital investments. The district voted to approve a long-range facilities plan with the key focus being on aging buildings in need of infrastructure improvements. District leaders say the first step will be to evaluate the capital maintenance needs at each of the district's 23 schools and sites. From there, the district plans to analyze if and how each building aligns with the district's overall teaching goals. Finally, leaders plan to look at the district's overall building use efficiency. The three-step process will wrap up in January with a final facilities assessment. To the state capitol now, where Governor Evers is vetoing a $2 billion Republican tax cut bill, calling it, quote, completely unserious. The veto was expected, with the governor opposing the bill from the moment it was introduced. Republicans don't have enough votes without help from Democrats to override that veto. Lawmakers are not scheduled to return in session until mid-January. The bill would have cut income taxes, created a child care tax credit, and increased income tax deductions for private school tuition. Over the weekend, a group of white supremacists marched at the state capitol and around Madison in a demonstration that was quickly denounced by elected officials and community members for its hateful message. Our Maddie Himes joins us live at the Capitol, where part of the march took place. She heard from Jewish students and leaders about how it affected them. Maddie?
Eric, the president and CEO of Hillel, the Jewish campus organization, told me that witnessing the event was life-changing for students. And we want to warn our viewers that some of the images in this story may be disturbing to see. The neo-Nazi group went from the Capitol to a nearby park wearing face masks, chanting racist and anti-Semitic remarks, and parading flags with swastikas on them. The Madison Police Department monitored the event and posted on Facebook condemning the actions of the group, but explained that they had to allow them to exercise their First Amendment rights. Rachel Hale, a senior at UW-Madison, says she's never seen anything like Saturday's demonstration. She said she and her friends found solace in one another and leaned on resources offered by the Jewish organizations on campus. Hale also told me that she's never been prouder to be Jewish. UW-Madison leaders and Wisconsin officials continue to denounce the group's words and actions. Reporting live from the Capitol, I'm Maddie Himes, News 3 Now.
Maddie, thank you. As part of our Time for Kids series, we launched the Colorful Connection initiative for this giving season, allowing you all at home to send a kind message to children spending the holidays in the hospital. Lydia is one of those children who might be spending the holidays in the hospital due to her most recent medical bout. Lydia got to choose from the Colorful Connection sheets earlier today, something her mother says makes longer hospital stays easier for their family.
It just makes you feel like people are thinking of others at this time of year. And I think regardless of the holidays or any time, whenever people from outside reach in, it brightens your day.
Again, this is part of our Time for Kids series, and if you'd like to give your input on Time for Kids, we have a survey where you can tell us what topics you'd like us to cover. Just go to channel3000.com/timeforkids. Madison police officers stopped by Metcalf's Market to shop for turkeys and other holiday favorites for those who need it most. More than 100 families are the beneficiaries of this group's effort, put on by the Madison PD along with Metcalf's, Aldi, and 100 Black Men of Madison. This is MPD's 4th year doing a Thanksgiving giveaway.
I never miss this event, either if it's a day off or not. I never miss this event because I know how important it is, not only for me, but for the community and for the police department.
After packing all the bags today, they'll deliver them to families in need before Thursday. Coming up next on News 3 Now at 6, public schools getting a boost to address the digital divide for students around the state, thanks to this Common School Fund. Plus, Madison is recognized as one of the most sustainable cities in the Midwest, what it's doing better than others, and what it can improve on. That story just ahead. We'll be right back.
Big, beautiful sectional for just $9.99 with a free ottoman. Big deals.
Black Friday deals.
All month long. Up to 60% off list. Only at Slumberland. But don't wait, because deals this great won't last. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Menards 11% sale is ending on Thanksgiving Day. Don't wait to save big on appliances. Upgrade your home with quality appliances from Criterion, KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana. Menards has the largest in-stock appliance selection. Ready to take home today. Get this Maytag washer and dryer and save over $700 on the pair after sale price and 11% rebate. Don't miss out and head to Menards before the 11% sale ends.
Save big money at Menards.
Welcome back to Sam's Hot Takes. What's hot now? Spectrum One. It's internet, unlimited mobile, advanced Wi-Fi at an amazing value.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-948-4999.
And this is big. Ta-da! Zumo Streambox.
Now add Spectrum TV to upgrade to Spectrum One Stream and get a Zumo Streambox free for 12 months.
It brings together all the entertainment I want in one place. And this voice remote lets me search across live TV and my favorite streaming apps so I can find exactly what I want, fast and easy. It's streaming simplified.
Get internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Plus add Spectrum TV and get a free Zumo Streambox for 12 months. Call 833-948-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a Spectrum store today.
My hot take, this is like nothing you've used before.
Get a Power Base! And a Sealy Posturepedic mattress, both for just $6.99. It's the Black Friday mattress sale at Slumberland. Up to 60% off list. A Sealy mattress and a Power Base.
I hear those help reduce snoring.
Only at Slumberland.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Madison is being called one of the most sustainable cities in the Midwest. Midwest Today put out a report making that claim, saying the city's public transportation, renewable energy, and net zero emissions efforts are enough to establish Madison as a leader in sustainable living. But the article also was met with some criticism online, saying Madison is not doing enough and that certain groups don't have access to the resources that would make Madison truly sustainable. Former Nelson Institute professor of sustainability Tom Eggert says both arguments have merit.
Sustainability is, the energy resources, transportation, what we do in transportation, what we do with communities, what we do with underprivileged communities and people, and the environment. We have been doing so much for so long on the environmental area. It's pretty clear what needs to be done. We just need to do more of it. On the social side, I think we're really still struggling to understand what are the right steps.
Eggert says Madison should be considered a leader in sustainability because they were at the forefront of sustainable living even before state and federal support came in. $65 million will be distributed to public schools across Wisconsin through the Common School Fund. Librarians and media specialists will use these funds to expand opportunities and address the digital divide for students by purchasing new books, technology, and educational materials. The distribution is a notable 25% increase from the past year, another record-setting year.
Whether it's books to important technology tools, schools have been using e-learning books, or as we mentioned earlier, hotspots. It can cover a variety of different things. And I think what's so important about this funding is also the flexibility that it provides these school librarians and media specialists to best fit what their communities need, because what Superior might mean is very different than what Eau Claire, La Crosse, Green Bay, or Stevens Point could need.
These dollars are the only funds received by over 90% of Wisconsin school libraries. Still ahead, Thanksgiving almost here. That means a lot of food, but that can be a challenge for those with diabetes, what you can do to help manage that big day. Plus, a call for action success story after a woman struggles to get in contact with a major telecommunications company, what she wants other customers to know. And is there a chance we may see snow in the near future? Gary's back with a complete forecast after the break.
Find some of the lowest prices of the year during Steinhaffel's Black Friday sale. Plus, get hundreds of amazing bonus buys, like this sofa now $3.99. A Queen Beauty Rest mattress also $3.99. This dining table $4.99. A queen bed only $7.79. All this and so much more. And make your new room more affordable when you use Steinhaffel's 72-month financing. The Black Friday Super Sale, only at Steinhaffel's and steinhaffels.com.
Nobody wants to think about cold weather, but now's the time to winterproof your home. Is your house cold every winter? Your home needs foam. Are your heating costs too high? Your home needs foam. Do you have different temperatures in different rooms? Your home needs foam. USA Premium Foam is over 35% more efficient than ordinary, weaker insulation. Winterproof now and get 0% financing for 72 months.
USA Insulation.
Do you suffer with pain, numbness, and tingling in the hands or feet? Commonly diagnosed as peripheral neuropathy? Are you taking drugs such as Lyrica or gabapentin that have serious side effects and often do not relieve your symptoms? Your doctor has told you you may just have to live with the pain. Peripheral neuropathy is a result of damage to the nerves, often causing burning, weakness, pain, numbness, tingling, and the most debilitating balance problems. Our facility uses multiple therapeutic methods to help give you relief from neuropathy symptoms with no injections and no drugs. You may start seeing relief after only a few sessions. To determine if your neuropathy symptoms can be relieved, we will do a consultation to evaluate the extent of your condition. Call us today to schedule your neuropathy consultation to find out if you're a candidate for our therapy. Call today.
It's time to light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Get our best offers and choose from a huge selection of Ford F-150 trucks with the capability, convenience, and technology to help bring us together. Wow. Discover how Ford F-150 can make the holidays bright. Now, lease a built Ford Tough F-150 STX for $399 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer. You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Tonight, our Call for Action team is reporting the results after working with a Waterloo woman who says she was stood up by a major telecommunications company more than once. Our Catherine Merck shows us how our team helped get her money back. Catherine?
Joni Crave has lived in Waterloo for 43 years. She said in all her time there, she hasn't had a business fail her the way AT&T did.
I believe that when you say you're going to do something, you do it. If you're going to do a job, you do it the best of your ability. And they did not do that. They weren't truthful with me.
For Joni Crave, it all started back in July. Joni's home was about to go under a remodeling project. She said she requested AT&T come remove some of their equipment that was cemented into her yard before the project got started.
The appointment was from 8 to noon, and I waited the entire time for them, and I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I thought, well, they're late, they'll come. They never came, so I would reschedule. No one would come, and I would reschedule, and I kept rescheduling.
Joni says she tried getting AT&T to come out 6 times before she eventually just canceled her services with the company.
They promised me and apologized, and nothing ever happened.
While talking with some of her coworkers at her job about the issue, they told her to turn to someone who would try to make sure this failure wouldn't go unnoticed.
I got online and I looked up Channel 3000, and I filled out this complaint.
I reached out to AT&T myself for a response about Joni's situation. In an email, the company acknowledged its mistake in a statement, saying, quote, "The customer's experience did not meet our expectations for how we serve our customers. We've apologized to Ms. Crave, and a credit has been applied to her account for the trouble."
They never really explained why this kept happening.
Our Call for Action team was able to get Joni $180 to cover some of her bills, but we couldn't give her back all her wasted time she spent waiting for the company to show up.
I wish I could find out if they're going to make any changes because of all this, but I may never know.
While Joni's thankful our Call for Action team helped her, she's still left believing that this company went against everything she's always known.
I believe in honor and honesty, and they broke all my rules.
Joni says if she were able to give advice to other AT&T customers who find themselves in this situation, she would say to not continue to make appointments after a second cancellation. As you could also see in the story, she had extensive documentation of all of her calls, which she said also helped in getting her money back. For this Call for Action, I'm Catherine Merck.
Catherine, thank you. We could see a little bit of snow later tonight heading into tomorrow. Let's check back with Gary, a complete look at the forecast.
Well, right now it's all in the form of rain, at least what we're seeing on high-resolution Doppler radar. Some very light showers south of Janesville over toward Clinton and around Darlington over toward Platteville. But a wider radar perspective shows rain across northern Illinois lifting northward, even some heavier showers across parts of eastern Iowa. So we'll see the rain pick up and become a little more widespread as we head into the overnight hours. And you You can see this on 6-hour future track radar. The rain shield spreading to the north. The lesser chances of rain will be north and west of Madison, but that's where temperatures will be a little bit colder. So where there are showers, it's possible they could start mixing with some snow toward midnight, and areas east and northeast of Madison could see a mixture of rain and snow, especially later on tonight. So 3 things you need to know. The showers could mix with snow later tonight and then end tomorrow morning. We'll see dry weather beginning on Wednesday and lasting not only through Thanksgiving, but all the way through next week as well. Very quiet weather pattern around here, but it will turn colder. Temperatures will drop into the lower 40s for Thanksgiving and only be in the upper 30s beginning on Friday and lasting all the way through next week. High temperature for Thanksgiving, a little colder than Wednesday. Wednesday, we're looking for highs in the mid 40s, probably low 40s, 41 on Thursday, with partly sunny skies for your Turkey Day. But on Friday, we'll look for high temperatures only in the lower 30s. Now, as we take a look at the holiday future track radar, the storm system that's bringing severe weather down near the Gulf Coast and starting to spread rain into southern Wisconsin will start lifting toward the east and northeast. Again, a mixture of rain and snow later on tonight, but that should not last very long. And then as the system heads to the east, you can see rain along the coast, and that changes to snow in New England. Much of the rest of the country on Wednesday should be dry. The next weather system coming into the Pacific Northwest, 4 p.m. on Wednesday, still looking very quiet through much of the country. And then as we head into Thanksgiving morning, we'll see partly sunny skies here. That next weather system could bring the potential for some snow down toward Denver by Black Friday morning. But around here, the weather still looks to be pretty nice, although it will be on the cold side with temperatures probably in the lower 30s for Friday. Planning your night, look for the first round of showers by 9 p.m. lifting through Madison. Notice temperatures, though, around 40 or a little bit above, so that should keep precipitation primarily in a rain form. Midnight, Madison 39, temperatures upper 30s to lower 40s, still mainly rain. As we get toward 3 a.m., though, notice the temperatures dropping by a couple of degrees. We start to see that mix of rain and snow north and east of Madison, mainly rain to the south and east. And then as we head toward early tomorrow morning, as temperatures drop into the middle 30s, we'll see a mixture of rain and snow, but those temperatures are warm enough to really keep any snow from sticking in most areas. Planning your night across Dane County, look for a low of 36 in Verona, 35 in Brooklyn, and 36 in Waterloo. Again, with a mixture of rain and snow showers overnight. Across the rest of southern Wisconsin, Janesville may only drop to 40, and they'll see mainly rain, 36 in Baraboo and 35 in Camp Douglas. Tomorrow, look for a mixture of rain and snow showers early. Then it'll be breezy with a high of 45, maybe a little clearing later in the afternoon. Rainfall amounts could be up to a quarter or a half inch across parts of southeastern Wisconsin, north and west of Madison, lesser amounts of precipitation. The snow potential probably highest in Dodge County into the Fox Valley, but any sticking will be on grassy areas and under an inch of accumulation. First warned 7 to 10 day forecast, 46 on Wednesday. Again, Thanksgiving 41. Then those temperatures drop into the 30s and stay there all the way through next week. Nighttime lows, upper teens and lower 20s. At least it'll be dry.
Gary, thank you. It is that time of the year, holiday gatherings with food as the focal point. But if you're one of the millions of Americans with diabetes, these get-togethers can be a bit of a challenge. To manage diabetes, endocrinologist Kitty Wynn says to stick to a schedule, eat as close to regular times as possible, and pack a snack just in case. Also enjoy food in moderation, but be aware of what you're eating. After the meal, they say stay active. It's important to stabilize your blood sugar levels.
You don't have to go run a marathon, but just going for a walk. Going for a walk after an event can be really good for you and help to keep your sugar down.
One way to eat healthier over the holidays is to challenge friends and family with whom you're gathering to find and make a new healthy dish, or challenge each other to find a new healthy way to cook an old favorite recipe.
And still to come in sports, it is Axe Week. We'll tell you how the Badgers are preparing for rivalry week against Minnesota. That's next on News 3 Now at 6.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
With Dad's arthritis, he struggles with housework and bathing, so I called a Grace. Yes, a Grace. With their age-at-home service, Dad gets the help he needs to stay independent at home.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
The next generation of streaming is here.
Introducing Spectrum One Stream with internet, advanced Wi-Fi, mobile, and now TV with the all-new Zumo Stream Box. It's streaming simplified. Get Spectrum One Stream with fast and reliable internet for $49.99 a month, free advanced Wi-Fi, a free unlimited mobile line, and a free Zumo Stream Box when you add Spectrum TV. Go to spectrum.com/stream, a Spectrum store, or call 833-976-4999.
If you have Medicare and Medicaid, you may be eligible to get extra benefits with iCare's dual eligible special needs plans. Our members get $1,800 per year with a card that's loaded monthly to pay for items such as eligible groceries, over-the-counter items, rent, and utilities. Whatever you don't spend carries over each month. Call us today, and a licensed sales agent will help you find out if you're eligible. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for you and your health.
Save on big projects. Menards 11% sale ends Thanksgiving Day. Don't miss out. Make over your laundry room. Save 11% on Criterion appliances. Transform your home with 11% off new Mastercraft doors. Build your dream bathroom and save 11% on luxury tubs and showers. Or go even bigger and get 11% off a new garage. Don't miss out. There's no limit to what you can save. Menards 11% sale ends Thanksgiving Day.
Save big money at Menards.
However you do the holidays, do it together in the Chevy that's right for you. The strong and capable Chevy Silverado, the award-winning Chevy Equinox, or the all-new Chevy Trax. This holiday season, do more together in a new Chevy. Or qualified lessees can get this Equinox for around $269 a month. Or get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Equinox models.
Tuesday morning, we're previewing a Thanksgiving Day tradition here in Madison.
Josh is in the 608 with a sneak peek at this year's turkey trot.
And we'll have an update on the much colder weather headed our way later in the week. Join us tomorrow between 4:30 and 7.
As thrilling as Saturday's win over Nebraska was, this one just means more. It is Axe Week, and even if it's Luke Fickell's first one, he knows what it means. They started studying this rivalry all the way back in fall camp, and having seniors who have been through these battles tell the team why this is not just another game, especially because these Badgers, they've lost 2 straight to Minnesota.
We celebrated, we enjoyed, you know, there was a lot of things on Saturday night, but most importantly, that when we walked back in here on Sunday, we knew what it was about. It's about rivalry week. It's about getting the axe and making sure we understand and respect everything about this game and this rivalry so that, you know, we're the most prepared team. Everybody wants to play on Saturday. Everybody will be fired up. Everybody will be gung-ho. I mean, it's a rivalry game. It's going to be huge, but that locker room understands what this thing is all about.
And down in Florida, the Wisconsin men's basketball team is taking on Virginia at the Fort Myers tip-off right now in the second half. About 10 minutes left. The Badgers are leading the 24th-ranked Cavaliers. This one would be huge. Right now, the score 44-35, and we'll show you the full highlights at 10. It is official. After 4 straight Big Ten titles, the Wisconsin volleyball team will not be the Big Ten champs this year. But don't get it twisted. These Badgers have still been utterly dominant. Wisconsin is the nation's 3rd-ranked team, and they've only lost 3 matches all year. Kelly Sheffield believes they'll be at their best in the national tournament, but knows that winning, well, that's not something that is earned. That's not something that's owed to them. That's something this team, they've got to earn.
Prior to this year, we won 4 in a row, right? And so everybody that's been here is that's all they've known. My own children were trying to process that. We haven't addressed not winning. It's not something that is owed to us. You got to go out and earn. And Nebraska was able to go out and earn that. We were not. They were. It's what is so fantastic about that championship is you got to be great for 10 weeks.
It was a great weekend of Wisconsin sports. Badgers and Packers won.
All right. Now we get a final check of the forecast real quick.
Just a few light showers ready to move into southern Wisconsin, but they could mix with snow later on tonight, probably after about 3 a.m.
All right. Thanks for joining us, folks. Have a good evening. We'll be back tonight at 10.